Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got my baby and she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then it vanish. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of all the way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, won't stop. And it's only 8 a.m. I won't do it for the ground. I know I'm a man. I'm a 2020, whoa, whoa. Woke up to deposits and it's only 8 a.m. Do it for the fam, I don't do it for the gram. Do it for my daughters, do it for my little man. That's my 2020, reason why I win. Lot of missed calls, looking bloody in my call log. I bet to myself, I'm not sorry that I logged off. Check my mental health, I was feeling like a lost dog. Bounce back and wipe my paws off. Get it off the humble and I stick to what I know. Nights on top of nights, long nights, took a toll. Took some steps back, but I still get up.
Yes, sir. Good morning all. Hope everyone is well. Hope we're well in Zoom chat there. Hope we're well on YouTube chat as well. And happy Thanksgiving to all who celebrate Thanksgiving. Hope you guys, well, you guys are probably not here. I can see you guys are probably not here because you're celebrating Thanksgiving. So, you know, how do I say? Happy Thanksgiving, I guess. So yeah, I mean, pretty interesting day we have here today. Still showing up on stream as always. But most markets closed today, man. And it's a holiday today, so be very, very careful. I'll put a bit of an announcement in a YouTube chat here. Let's have a look. We can put this announcement. Let me type it up. Thanksgiving, blah, blah, blah. Let me pin this. There we go. Cool. So yeah, just a bit of an announcement so people know what's going on when they come in here. Yeah, so basically if you pop onto your broker now and you were to look at your broker, you can see that spreads are spiking a little bit here. I have my spread spiking up to 1.6 pips, which is not normal. Normally I'm running at 0.8, 0.7, 1, 0.6. I have my spread spiking. So watch your spread, right? Watch your spread. You'll see spread spikes. That's just from lack of volume in the markets here. It's coming down now 0.8, but it's spiking sometimes up to 0.5, 1.5. So watch that for all of you guys if you are trading today. Personally, you can see here today is a bank holiday and a JPY bank holiday. So we have two major banks, especially for us trading GJ. With it being a USD is the leading currency of the world. and it's major when they go on bank holiday. You're basically shutting down a huge driver towards the market. Algos will still run. All of this will still run. We do have tons of news today, which is more so the reason why I kind of want to be a little bit careful here today, right? So many people are just, many people will take today off, but we have to come work, see what's going on in the market, observe, and do some work here in the morning because that's routine. It's just part of the game. So we'll keep, it nice, valuable, short, and do some back testing as well, right? That will be the plan for this session as well. We can go have some fun on a simulator, and we'll do the analysis just to see what's gone on overnight. There still will be movement today. There's no doubt about that. The consistency of that movement, that's the only doubt. Setups are still valid, but again, if you lose, it's because of the inconsistency today. And based on the week, I don't think I need to take that risk. It's been pretty good, and I'm grateful for that. So, especially NY session, pretty dead. If you imagine institution, hedge funds, even them running algos, probably turn off the algos for today. But just general algos will run, so you will see movement in the market because they don't just shut down everything. This is currencies, and currencies have to trade no matter what. And even they trade over the weekend when markets are supposed to be shut down. And we come with gaps. So there'll always be movement in the markets. And a lot of catalysts for moves today. So today we have PMI. PMI is super important here. This is flash services PMI and manufacturing PMI, not overall PMI. Same for the euro as well. If we see services start to go above 50 here, that means that the economy is going to be growing. So it will be interesting. They're expecting it to come back as previously, and if it comes back as previous, I don't think we see a massive move here, just a small spike, nothing crazy. But if it comes back above 50, you probably see a quick pump up and then maybe a further drop in the pound because less interest rates because of the economy doing well, especially with services. So PMI is the Purchasing Managers Index, and it basically means how are you going to relate basically what's going on with the economy to a number on the screen. So what they have is 50. 50 means that the economy is growing. Anything below 50 means that the service economy is contracting. Anything above 50 is like, okay, it's pushing hard. And that's basically how you analyze it. So interesting news to come out. Not much in US session, basically a shutdown session. Does GJ dominate in the JPY? Yes, we can get the GBP today to give a push for sure. But again, with the bank holiday on the USD, if it was only a Japanese bank holiday, I accept to trade. It's not an issue for me to trade if only a Japanese bank holiday. But with all the news ahead and with it being Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving is a major holiday in US. And, all banks shut down. Tomorrow's Black Friday. They basically take the next 2 days off. Is basically how they do it. So there'll just be limited volume in terms of just traders in the market here. And I don't want to be caught out in any random moves, any random spikes, any spread spikes that slip my stop. I just don't want to be caught in that. So yesterday, what did we see here? We did see nice spike up, spike down. We had this close back above the range, giving us a move here yesterday. So we can move this basically down here. Let's go ahead and do the analysis from the daily here just to see what we had going on in the markets, which will help us leading into tomorrow, of course. So if we have a look here, we have the daily candle closing bullish. This is a beautiful daily candle close. If we're going to have continuation, we need to break the high. If this closes bearish here, which today is a day of consolidation, this is why it's important to be present in the market. Everyone will be looking at this as, okay, we've created resistance, now we can continue down. But understand this daily candle was caused during a major bank holiday. So this could be a slight pause in the market. And if we see support being formed on the 4-hour towards the upside, then technically I will take this daily candle not as a resistance formed in terms of for us to continue down. I will take this as, hey, maybe this is a small pause in the market. And if 4-hour is closing bullish and we're creating supports on 4-hour, I could look for more continuation. Obviously, if we start creating resistance on 4-hour, and we're closing daily bearish, session bias is bearish, and that is basically how that works, right? So that's exactly how I would populate that going into tomorrow. So apart from that, overall analysis, consolidating, 4-hour close bearish, daily is still bullish here. We're still forming a high-low structure, and we're stuck within this 1-hour range here. Selling into these rejections here is very, very tough. You need to see structure below here. If I was to trade today, I would probably wait for that. Actually, today buys would be pretty easy above these highs here. Starting to leave these highs or seeing support from the bottom of the range, you could buy the bottom of the range if I was to trade. But obviously, something leaving this resistance up here would be nice for buys here and start to make sense here. Yesterday, we popped out of this resistance, reached the highs here, rejected the highs again. We can, is this respected as a 30? No, we can move this up now, something like that. Boom. And then this previous weekly resistance still being relevant here. Can just drag that down to fit. This 15, we'll just remove this line here. This previous 4-hour resistance, I don't really think I care about it much anymore. We're just messing around at it, to be honest. So probably just going to move this something to our range lows here. Which is going to be... Yeah, you can see how many times we faked out here. Faked out for sells many times. First time, boom, gave you a shot, close back in the range. Tried a second time, boom, close back in the range. Very tough zone to sell into, right? So you need to be extremely careful selling into that zone. Or not sell at all into that zone and wait for more price action. As for gold, gold can basically play within this range I expect for today in terms of it being Thanksgiving. Obviously, gold is going to be way more impacted during due to Thanksgiving. You know, again, it's very hard to predict direction here. We're just looking at price action because it's not really a trading day. And if you guys are trading today, long term, I'd be careful. And it's good, you know, take a, you know, understand that market, you know, is closed. So don't try anything silly here. Daily candle closing bearish, previous one potentially making a top wick now. We could see this if this 4-hour creates resistance, could see this drive down. But personally, based on what I've seen over, you know, bank holidays, is we like to play within a range. I mean, the range is tradable, but again, your opportunity cost, you need to calculate that. Yesterday, we did see news give us a nice push down. Not much continuation though. Kind of just gave one push, tried again, and then flagged out. Now we're retracing some of that news. And I expect us to play within this range. Remember, this is a news candle here. So you need probably something closing back inside the range to give you continuation here. Probably can move this down here to something like this. That's back inside your range. See what we got going on 4-hour. See what we got going on 1 hour. Let's go with 30. You can see how dirty this range is starting to become. More and more and more messy here. Probably just going to remove that line just to keep it clean. And mark this as 15. And mark this as, yeah, so another 15. Just clean up my charts here. This daily resistance can go. This 1 hour support, which I will probably move up to something like this. This line can go as well. Move this one up. This one can be moved here. Something like that. Damn, Harry. Didn't mark any of my lines. There we go. Yeah, just keep it like that. That should be fine. So yeah. Trading during Thanksgiving is crazy. Yes, it's not the best. Just entered what we think about GJ. Today's bank holiday. Read the description. You can see many people not even showing up. We have around 300 people in here, and that's good. Shows that everyone is the thing. Anyone placing a trade for their full account for news? I am. Yeah, full margin. You either go full margin or you leave today, right? It's one or the other. You either have fun or you don't have fun, you know? You have to choose. You have to choose. Which one are you going to do, right? Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the analysis, let me know some questions you guys have. We can basically chill out here, have some fun, look at what the markets do. Probably going to crab if I had to guess. And then, you know, take it from there. Buys on GJ? Nah, man, you guys are all too aggressive. Half the world is not trading. I'm showing up here because I need to protect you guys from losing money. I'm long on GJ, but my stop loss is break even now. I mean, you'd have to be long well before yesterday. If you're holding a swing trade, holding swing trades no problem during bank holiday, that's for sure. You can hold swing trades during bank holiday. I'm just talking about taking a session trade. Taking a session trade is a problem. Did you enter any trades already? Bro, read the pin thing. Yeah, also Black Friday, if you guys want to subscribe to Tradingview, and please send that to Tradingview so that they can pay me. Free plug I gave them. Just sold AU. You guys are mad, man. You guys, any time you try bank holiday, you guys are trading. You need to chill. Remember, this is a long-term game, man. I bet no one's even streaming. We show up here for the people, to protect you guys. This is not a day. This probability, you just sold it. Well, previous daily close. Yeah, previous daily is technically bearish, but we're breaking the high. 4-hour would have created supports. Yeah. I mean, you sold 4-hour resistance. So if you really trust this 4-hour resistance, it'll work. Just be careful that you don't come down. Try one more time towards the high and then come back down. But I can understand why you wanted to sell at 4-hour resistance. You kind of sell at resistance, buy at support. I do hope you waited for this candle to close, at least to show you some indication, right? I do hope that you waited for the candle to close to show you some form of indication that price makes sense to continue down bearish. I'm on phase 2, gotta be very cautious, but not too much. Also check your rules for your phase 2. They might have a rule not to trade during bank holiday. I'm not sure. I have heard that they have rules like you can't trade during news. You can't trade, and they probably will put that in there, that you can't trade during bank holiday. So if you do take a trade today and it wins, be careful that they don't try to do something. So your plan if you were trading, let's see. Yeah, probably the same here. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Avoid these wicks. Don't get caught up in that. Probably wait for structure below here for sells. And that makes perfect sense. Right? Can just use that as a watch zone. I have this level from back here that we reacted many times. So I would use that as a watch zone as well. But yeah, this one makes sense. Does the Euro news affect GBP? I won't expect it too much. If anything, a tiny, it will affect the JPY, if anything, not the GBP. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the analysis and intro and all of that stuff, you know the drill. If we haven't done it already, if we can do the YouTube business, 400 of us in here. If we can get the likes up to at least 150, so I don't have to ask for the YouTube business. You guys know the drill. I appreciate it. After learning trade, I realized I don't even know how to chill. Have to learn it again. Yes, I mean, there's no chill. But you have to learn when to pull back and when to push. Right? That's how markets work as well. It's not linear. Nothing's linear. How do you accept your loss and know that it's going to trade after that and take it as calm without emotions? Because when I take a loss, it's a planned loss. Like, I plan the trade and there's probabilities to my trade. I know I can't be perfect. I know that I can't win every time and I have to accept that. And sometimes it really gets to you, right? It really gets to you because at the end of the day, what happens is that you knock your confidence. But this is where having a strategy that has been already proven, back-tested is super useful. And that's why gurus out there need to be transparent. You know, they need to show you the backtesting data of the strategy being used, show it being backtested over 100 iterations, show it being traded live, because that will instill confidence that this works. Because if you're backed by the data, then the rest is just emotion. And if it's been forward tested in the live markets, you know long term that this should increase probability. The hardest thing I would say as a trader is just adapting to small market dynamics. I would say the hardest thing is as a trader. Will oil be affected the same way as gold today? What do you think? What currencies is oil traded in, right? You have to understand. This is why fundamentals are important. What currency is oil traded in, guys? Let's see in chat, Zoom chat. Let's see what we got. USD. What holiday is it? Bank holiday. USD bank holiday. So that might have an influence indeed. Again, it not necessarily might do anything, but you just have to be cautious. Everyone will take today off. NY will be fully closed. No one will trade NY. Hi, I'm trying a different method, demand and stuff, but your strategy is still best so far. 89% win rate, definitely no need to change. But do you ever base your trading on demand and supply at all? Supply and demand is the same as strong support and resistance. The difference is I've looked at supply and demand when I first started, and I realized, okay, it's a form of support and resistance, and instead of buying and selling at zones without confirmation, I rather have confirmation and be able to get more of a move that can be extrapolated into higher time frame analysis. Why? Because you're basing closures of ranges instead of looking for reaction based on certain points in the market. I would say if you're scalping hard, right? If you're scalping hard, it's probably supply and demand, you know, because you're just looking for reaction. But I'm not only looking for reaction, I'm looking for continuation. Usually after break like this, does the sentiment of the market once resume strong volume of buy, because I'm thinking people are excited to open a position? No, it depends on how the market is populated over today. Today we will have progression. It's definitely possible. I've seen very many bank holidays being able to push price. The problem is you don't know if it's going to happen or not. So you're taking a 50-50. If you take a trade, you have 50% winning, 50% losing. It's just how it is like that. Today is just a 50-50. So if you want to take a 50-50 gamble, you can. And the setup will still work. Everything will still work. The only thing that's not on your side today is that if you're just going to see that normal momentum come into the market. Because how it works is that if we see price go in an attractive zone, we expect, let's say, buys above here. We expect what? Buying pressure to come in to take us to the next zone. We don't know if that buying pressure is going to come in. It's not volume, it's buying pressure, right? Because USD is off, many algos are turned off, traders are not showing up to the market. So yeah. Are we going to trade today? Today's a bank holiday. It's not a trading day for me. I'm sorry, not from the other side of the world. Till when is bank holiday there? Bank holiday is just today. But tomorrow's Black Friday. They normally people just take Black Friday off. But we trade London, so it shouldn't affect us in terms of that. But yeah, you know, let's continue our sim session we were doing. Right? That was a plan suggested by someone in the group to continue our sim session today. So we can continue our sim session and have a look what's going on with that. So pick up from last time. We're still in December here. And yeah, we have it in dark mode now, so you guys can see it nicely. And yeah, let's continue this. So we'll do the analysis from scratch here on the sim session. Start off on daily time frame. You can see daily is closing pretty nicely bullish here. We have a nice daily support down here. Can actually mark this daily support if I'm really that bothered, but okay, we'll be nice and mark it, right? Daily support just for the hell of it. Oops, need to remove horizontal line. Okay, there we go. We do have, let's move on to the 4-hour time frame here. Let's see what we got going on the 4-hour time frame. We do have this 4-hour resistance we're sitting in right now, right about here. So we need to watch that 4-hour resistance. That's basically where we are pre-London. I'll just skip a little bit of candles here. Just skip a little bit of candles just so we're closer to 30 minutes before London Open, which is the time we normally trade. Yeah, so 4-hour resistance here. We have one more 4-hour resistance up here that we can mark like that. And I can mark it as well, just to have it all. 4-hour. Cool. And then let's go down to the 1-hour, see what we got going on in 1 hour. Yeah, that's a nice LTA we have forming here. Keep this up here. So nice clean zone we have to trade up into here. Bullish today, obviously. 4-hour closing bullish, daily candle closing bullish. Right, so if we have 4-hour candle closing bullish, daily candle closing bullish, then buys do make sense here, right? So we need to find a way in for buys. This is also clean candles above here. And this is a pullback at the moment. Yeah, I would say if we can create some sort of support, we have set up 2 because we have a close already into our zone here. So support or leaving this zone, basically. Pretty simple and easy analysis today. So let's just see what we have. Okay, we do have this support form right here. It's a nice doji candle here. Breaking this high was an option here. Set up 3 to break into that high, but it's pulling down a bit deeper here. This is London Open. 1 hour has closed bullish above the range here. So I'm still bullish, still looking for buys. Same analysis. If we can create some sort of deep pullback here, we're still respecting, right? This is first structure, second structure. As long as we respect second structure, we should be good. And this is creating a nice zone for us. Remember, the 1 hour has still closed above this zone here. So this could just be London Open pullback. If you were to look at this as a 1 hour time frame, this could easily pull back all the way down to this zone here and still end up bullish, right? We're still bullish, and you know, it still makes sense for upside here. So for me, I'm not selling on this type of candle. Even if it closes bearish, I'm not looking for sells. Yeah, I'm still not convinced on sells here. What time is it now? 25, 5 minutes till the 15 close. Okay, so this 15 is closed here, making a support. How does it look on lower time frames? Ooh, with a thunderstorm. Yeah, I quite like this. Breaking the high would also be breaking the thunderstorm high here. Give us an opportunity to tap into the range here. I quite like it. Do we have a bottom wick? Yeah, we do. And it opens no top wick. Yeah, that's... This we're ripping break of high, man. We're ripping this break of high like no tomorrow. We'll go in here with... let's go with a... I don't know, 3 lot. No, 2% of the account. Roughly 2%. Go in with a 2 lot. Yeah, this is GJ. This is GJ on Pip Labs, yeah. Which software is this? This is called Pip Labs. This is GJ. This is our backtesting software. This is the one I developed with our developers here. And yeah, it's super cool to be able to have my own backtesting software that I can use. I mean, this was a huge tool for me when I started trading. And also shameless plug right now. So it will be available to you guys. I like it when... Oh, I'm going to miss my trade. 1 sec. I can't set a buy stop here. But I want to rip it like live market to show you how I buy. Shameless plug, Moran. You can't. Okay, you're going to rip a buy right there. TP. This is a watch zone anywhere from here to here. But I do have a TP. Probably somewhere up here would be where I'm looking to close. You know, minus spread or something. Stop loss below the range here. So we're running at like a... Yeah, we can just put it below this wick here, just like this. Kind of a 1-to-1 trade here. And yeah, we leave it to run here. Oh, already in drawdown. Cool. Broke the high here, pushing. Nice. How did you get dark background? It's a feature we have on the thing. You can turn it to white, you can turn it to dark. I'm telling you guys, I'm super excited for this backtesting software. You don't understand, man. You don't understand. This is our backtesting software. This is not by another company. This is made by Tradesharpe and team. So understand that this is something that we own. I have full control of this. Everything is ours, and I'm super excited for this to be able to give you this, you know. Super excited for this to... How much will it cost? Super cheap. You can... We're basically gonna do it like... You can pay monthly, so you can use it for a month, or you can pay one-time fee and have the software forever, and you get to have what's this called? You get to have all the updates and stuff like that. I like the way he gives credit to his team. No, 100%. Without the team here, if he wants to be doxxed, he can. But this would not be possible, man. No way. No way this would be possible. Impossible. without it. So I'm just grateful that able to, this is what I mean, man. You can attract different people. You are able to do a lot of stuff and bring things that are useful to you. Backtesting was the only reason that I was able to build this strategy and trade live, because this is the only software that you can look at tick data on a browser, right? You can look at tick data on a browser. Look, we're watching like live markets here, right? Let's see if we win this trade. I mean, it would be pretty embarrassing if we don't win this trade, but anyways, this is why we backtest, right? So we know. And then this data you can collect, came and all of this stuff. So running around $33 in profit here on a 10K account, not bad. Running $60 here. Let's go, GJ. This is December last year, so it's good practice. Pullback, setup number 2. Pretty nice move here with a thunderstorm. That's what I really like. We had this thunderstorm. Oh, too nice. Too nice. All right, tapping into this zone. I'm going to be like mental. Yeah, no bottom wick. I'm going to be like mental BE at this point. So if I don't see anything bouncing off my entry, I'm going to close. This is why tick data, right? There's no software online that has tick data, right? This is why it's so important. So we can watch, not skip candles. Skip candles, you don't get to understand how the candle moves, how the candle forms, and you can't control emotions. Think about what are you doing. Look, this is moving nice. At this point here, there's no point of losing the trade. This is where I would move break even. We're pushing in here around 2% profit here, right? So I'm going to move my stops to break even here. Look to close somewhere soon, running 2% on this trade here, which is already pretty good here. I'm basically going to watch any sign of rejection from these highs here. Just going to close out the trade. Otherwise, we should be good. Nice, nice, nice. Starting to reject and going to basically close out here. Cool. So we close at 245 profit here. Pretty nice profit here. 2%. Right? 2%. And yeah, that was that trade for today. And we move on to the next day. Just like that. With memory that you have, you probably all know that the candle went there on that December. No, I don't remember that much. I don't remember that much. Is the Japanese yen weak? Then the GBP or euro is strong? Yes, it is. I thought you were going to make a PC today, Harry. I'm going to make a PC soon. Oh yeah, today I could have taken off and... No, I'm actually going to redesign my whole setup. I'm going to redesign my whole setup. I'm going to have a new setup. And I will release it. I'll show you guys what we're doing, right? I'll tell you guys what we're doing. So yeah, instead of live make a PC, no, I'm gonna have a new setup, buy new monitors. I'm gonna buy a new desk. You wait and see. The stream is gonna be very, very cool. This is very, very cool. The ultimate backtesting software. Yeah, thanks. I just can't wait. I'm telling you guys, this is right. This is the best and cheapest backtesting software that there will be. Like, you won't find it. You can join for a month. It will cost less than the private group even. Right? And you know, softwares are not cheap to develop. What time frame is this pair? We took this on the 15-minute. You can see the time frames are here. Super clean, super simple. Anyways, let's skip to the next day here. Let's see what would have happened. Okay, so we did get a little bit push up. Would have hit my TP that I had, but I'm happy with where I close. Can't be greedy. I saw rejection. Anywhere in here, I was happy to close. And yeah, ended up going down. And you get the same trade again. You get the same trade again. So let's move to the next day here. And go to, again, 30 minutes before London. All right. Wow. Breaking out already. 30 minutes before London. Daily candle is going to be bullish here. Pushing into this type of resistance here. So we can move this line up here to this. And we can rename it. Right? Rename it to daily resistance here. DR. And save that. And this is what's super clean, guys. You have this type of thing here. And that's how it is. You found the website super clean. It's not free to use. That's a demo mode. So you have been bamboozled. Proposal, do it slow and ask people to contribute. Nah, man. They're in chat right now saying no trade for today. Where's the trade? When are we taking a trade? That's what chat is saying right now. I'm trying to give free value, letting them backtest together. And this is their comments. Guys, it's bank holiday today. It's bank holiday. It's bank holiday. My plan is gonna give a few sessions on here, and then what we're gonna do is that we will close up the stream, and then with us it would be more interactive. No, we're gonna do it in the group. You guys are gonna, someone's gonna share their screen and we're gonna backtest together. What pair is this? This is Gbpjpy. We'll backtest together. But yeah, we can ask them. Let's see what chat says here. So daily close bullish here, 4 hour time frame closing bullish. What's our bias? Let's see in chat, guys. What's our bias? Old is gold. Camera life matters. It's our backup emergency. I hope you'll not get rid of it once you upgrade the setup. No, I won't. I won't. With new setup, I hope we get a beautiful camera. This camera is 4K, guys. Come on. What's bias today, guys? What's bias? We had previous daily closing bullish, previous 4 hour closing bullish. Yeah, there we go. Mixed bullish. Why mixed bullish? Why mixed bullish? That's interesting. I'm seeing people in chat say bullish. Bullish is right. Yes, bullish is correct here. Someone in chat asking me if they can buy crypto. Daily is bullish, yes. So yes, bias is bullish here. You are correct. Is the bias bearish? No, it is bullish. So we're bullish here 30 minutes before London Open. 4 hour, same zone as that daily resistance. Where we're sitting right now, we can move that as a resistance. Something like this. Move down to the 1 hour time frame here. Also sitting at this. So what do you think the plan is today, guys? What's the plan for buys today? We have, we're bullish, so we're only looking for buys. We have these clean candles here. This was a weekend gap. Oh, Lobster Jeet in chat. So what's the plan for buys today? Doesn't the US holidays today affect the market? Yes, it does. That's why we're backtesting, chilling, vibing. No one's trading. I hope not. And we still show up to stream to give you guys value. So can I see some W's in chat to see, you know, show up here, give you guys value, backtest together, you know? So come on, who's doing that, man? Who's doing that? For the club, man. We're doing it for the club. There we go. Damn. Appreciate you guys. Leave a like if you're enjoying the stream as well, as always. Damn. Everyone appreciate that support. Chat going mad. So satisfying. So satisfying. Sheesh. Anyways, what is the plan today for buys, guys, on this backtesting software here, man? You have to tell me, what is the plan? Tell me how to trade this. Come on. I gave you this trade for free. We took these buys here. Now you guys have to tell us. Looking for buys into this zone here. Okay. Okay, that's one option. Definitely create a support first. Alright, someone's looking for a support. London is open. There's no holiday today. Why skip London? Asian session has bank holiday. London is full of news. And it's a massive holiday. Thanksgiving, a massive holiday. But hey, AL, if you want to trade London, go ahead. Trade London, man. I'm not stopping you. Let's see what London has done. Oh, nothing. All right. People want supports to form. Interesting. I'm kind of on the same page. Right? I think I want to see either, you know, with this momentum here, we have a lot of momentum in the market. We've seen the past few days push pretty heavy. I think we just maybe wait for a thunder or something to close above here. So here we're pulling back. Looking for support up there. Yeah. Possibly same trade as yesterday, right? We can take the exact same trade as yesterday. Wait for structure to form. And then close above. So this candle closes here in 5 minutes. Alright, this candle closed. What are we saying about this candle? Is this enough to take a buy on the break of the high, guys? Is this enough to take a buy on the break of the high? Some people saying no. Which currency pair is that? This is GJ we're backtesting here. Wait for support formation. Well, you need to let me know if this is enough of a support formation. Some people says yes. For me, with the 30 minute still closing bearish here, and this week 15, I don't think it's enough. It's not enough for me to take just on this one 15-minute candle close. Yeah, I want to see something like that. Or I want to see at least something leaving the range. Right? I want to see something at least leaving this range. Because we have this range here. Right? You see what happened? We respected it. Broke down now. Oof. London Open. Well, no, just after London Open. 30-minute candle here. Rejecting that 4-hour resistance like no tomorrow. I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish. We could get a fake out back inside this range here as well. So we'll see what happens. If not, this thing's gonna melt. Alright, here's a support creation. So after such a heavy pullback down, it's too early just to enter on this one support here. Too early for me. We don't even have a 30-minute support. We don't even have the 15 is just one candle closing bullish here. So I rather wait for some sort of change of structure here. So if this can change structure and we get something closing above, I'll be happy to take it. All right, if this next candle closes above here, that is my entry. And my guys in Zoom chat, you know that setup. Oh, sorry, wrong setup. I wrote clean one. All right, yeah, that's the one. So let's see if we get the close. Close comes here and will be the 1-hour close as well. And it did not close above. So did not close above. Buy after drawdown. Did not close above though. Still waiting here. Nothing closing above. It's getting a bit late now. And it's basically New York. I want to see if this trade comes in New York. Because now we're basically pre-New York here. Let's see if the trade comes in New York. Because I'm still... These buys are too juicy to miss out on. That's such a juicy buy above here. Because I'm still bullish. Let's see. New York open. Let's see if we get it. Do we get it during New York? Oh, it tried. It tried. And damn, news comes out here and says, thank you very much. I'll do the move without you all. So, yeah, that's basically that. We'll move on next day. No trade for us. No entry on that. Oops. Oh, man, I saw what happened. I have to skip the whole day. Well, let's just see how the analysis would have went. So, previous daily closing doji here. Previous 4-hour closing bullish at the top of the range. Buying into 4-hour resistance, always tough here. 1-hour closing bullish here. And, but what if the entry doesn't have drawdown, right? Because if our entry is breaking the high, then we have to wait, right? We have to wait. So we can try add another entry no, I'm not I'm backtesting my strategy here. I'm not going to backtest something new. Something new we can do on another time. Now we have to backtest what we would normally do. Everything's bullish here. I mean, you could look for setup 2 here to continue towards the upside. That's probably what I would take. That I wouldn't take. I need a close above this resistance here. That would be the trade. Simple trade. Close above resistance. Setup number 1. That's my plan for today. Did we get a close above here? What time does this close? Boom. Too deep of a close. Even 5-minute didn't give you a chance. Yeah. Need some sort of support creation. Okay. If this support is created now in 10 minutes. Okay, closed high as well. You probably have setup 3 on 30-minute. Breaking the high could be an option here. Setup 3. Yeah, setup 3 here. Breaking the high. Let's see how this candle opens here. I don't like that there's this wick here, but we have this nice 30-minute close above. Clean range to the left here. 1-hour time frame close bullish here. 4-hour time frame is broken out of the zone. I quite like it. I quite like it. And I think breaking this high on the 30-minute will give us an option to continue bullish, at least up towards this zone here. And we can manage this trade. So let's see. Let's see. If we break the high here. We can set a pending a buy stop here. Put the buy stop above the high. Just give it a little bit of room like we always do. Stop loss, I can run below these lows here. But I really don't expect it to go back in the range. So max stop loss is down here. But realistically, my stop loss is kind of looking like this. Because I don't expect it to close back in the range. But we could put max stop loss. TP obviously here. And we can confirm this order. Maybe show that you can accelerate the time by ticks, not only skip. Yeah, you can speed it up here. Now that we have a buy stop, we can speed it up, right? Oh, okay, we triggered here on this trade. Let's see what happens. Do we get messed up or not? We need to break this high here for this price to continue here. Looking on 15-minute, that's a problematic closing right at resistance here. We just have to hold this out and trust the 1 hour candle here. Have to trust the 1 hour candle. Could take its time here to play out. And that's how we have to basically run it here. You have PTSD watching this? Yeah, it was a little bit of a later trade, but you have to trust the 1 hour candle. Oh, okay, got stopped there. So looking back at this trade, main reason, did not break 4 hour highs here, did not break those 30-minute highs here, which is also the 1 hour highs. Main reason why it failed here, did not break these highs here. Again, even if we did break the highs, we had a very close watch zone here. And as it started to get deeper into London session here, we started to see the lack of volume and hence causing you to lose the trade here. And, you know, you just move on to the next trade here. See what would have ended up happening here. Respected the bottom of the range and would have eventually played out during NY, close to NY here. Could probably take another trade in NY. Looking how NY closed. Let's see. Yeah, what does NY do here? Yeah, NY pulls back. Yeah, you could probably take this trade even from the bottom of the range. I want to see how's the 30-minute respected that. Yeah, you could probably go again bottom of the range to tap into this next zone here, right? That could be the next thing. Probably bottom of the range if you play this range. 4 hour looks like it wants to flip. That could be a little bit of a juicy buy here. Let's experiment on this. It's okay if it comes back down, retest bottom of the range, then later tries. That is also fine. We need all we need is 30 minutes now closed. So this is the 30-minute making its bottom wick as well at the bottom of the range. It's trying make top wick, make bottom wick. Not good. Yeah, that takes you out there. So that's why on this scenario here, when we're sitting at 4 hour resistance, why I wanted to test that, right? Not a good idea, right? How we get that buying against a bearish 1 hour candle, buying against this one that did not break the high. But this is just, of course, testing. New York session, a little bit different. For me, after such a big pullback here, if I was to plan this session, I would plan this as what? As a change of structure, right? Because why? Deep pullback. Too early to go on the first support. After deep pullback, first support does what? Normally fails. That's that rule there. But I wanted to try it. There's the change of structure we get. And I want to see if this ends up. Otherwise, we just range for New York, which we did. 4 hours passed, rejected many times. Yeah, I just wanted to see first structure forms or not, but normally fails. Deep pullback, first structure normally fails. $2 a.m. here, same spot though, same spot, very tough spot to trade in again. 1 hour again. Daily time frame closing bullish here, but weak bullish. Again, tough spot. Probably gonna leave this spot if I had to. London open here. This close above here. Not enough range to trade from here to here. Not enough range to trade from here to here. Again, ranging. What's our bias when weekly is doji bullish and daily is bearish? Well, it depends on the 4 hour. You would go weekly is not, weekly just counts towards your weekly analysis. It doesn't count towards your, what's this called? Doesn't count towards your daily analysis. Yeah, this is just ranging in this spot here. Past New York again, ranging. So we're stuck in this range. Hopefully we break out now, or we don't. Alright, so London open here. Again, same spot. 4 hours stuck in consolidation here. Daily, same spot. Nothing's changed, right? We're in the same spot as we were in the beginning of the week. Again, tough spot to trade. This is where opportunity cost. You need to watch out here. What makes sense, what doesn't make sense. Right? What are we going to do? Going to try buy the bottom of the range or what? We're going to try buy this candle. What do you guys think? Let's see. Is this 15-minute support enough based on what we've seen? You guys tell me. Yes. Some people are saying yes. Let's see in the chat. Nope. Some people saying no. Some people saying yes. So we have 50-50. Some people say no buy. Chat wants to be in every trade. So what do we want to see for buys then? 30-minute has also closed bullish here at the bottom of the range. You have 30 closing bullish, 15-minute closing bullish. So 50% said no, 50% said yes. So, I mean, we could put a trade on just for backtesting purposes. You want to see change of structure? So, let's say you entered break of high. That would have been your entry. So, for all the people who said no, you will see the result. For all the people who said yes, you'll also see the result. For me, it's a no, not yet. I want to see same as Claudio said here, some sort of change of structure, something like this from the bottom of the range. Again, we're ranging, tough spot to trade. And yeah, now we push out the range. So that's how it is. Was correct. Whoever said no was correct because too early. Same thing we saw back there. We learned from that trade back there, which was just a backtest trade. Same rules apply from back here when we took this trade. This was too early again. I wanted to see change of structure. Never happened, but we did it just for fun. So now we move on to New York. Does New York even give us a breakout? So New York is trying here. It's trying to give a breakout. Boom, New York finally broke out here. So now where are we breaking into? So let's go see where we're breaking into. This is a gap here. I mean, if we see some form of support here, 15-minute has opened. No bottom wick on 15-minute. Just try to form its bottom wick. 5-minute, we have not much information on 5. Skip by 1-minute candles here. See if we can form like a setup 3 here would be ideal. Something that we can utilize. But we're having a big breakout here. now with the big breakout, all we need is some sort of thunderstorm or something. You can't just rip the high here. Okay, here's our first. So that's your first thunderstorm here. Coming close to NYSE open. So I want to just check this breakout trade. Because this is, if I'm going to use the momentum to my advantage, I'm only going to take it break of this high. But you would scalp this trade just to use momentum to your advantage. How often market reverses on first bearish candle? On 5-minute candle, depends on how it closed. Strong bearish, it's like 50-50, right? But with this type of thunderstorm here, so let's see what happens if you were to just rip it on buy stop like this. You would go super tight, right? You'd run like this and stop loss literally that tight here. And you'd look for a scalp, you know, like a 1-to-1 here. Just using momentum. To see, hey, can I get a push here or not? See when we get triggered. Still valid. 15-minute candle closes in 10 minutes here. See when the 15. So yeah, that 15 minutes still a setup 3 on the 15-minute. If not, it's going to pull back. So yeah, pull back. It's a different trade. We can delete this order here because this is a different trade. Well, yeah, nothing. Yeah, we would have adjusted stop loss, but now it's a completely different. So this first setup 2 after a big push normally fails, right? This first setup 2 here after a big push, normally see it fail at the high. Yep, boom, fail. Doesn't give you entry with that wick as well. And your basically session is this reverses and then you're done. So London might give us nice opportunity after we've seen this price action in New York, right? Let's see what London does. All right, so pull up here. See what daily has done. Daily is still in that consolidation range. 4-hour has created a support. We have a target here we can use as the 4-hour resistance. We can actually just delete this line here. We'll just move it up to the next daily. We can move this to here like this. And we'll adjust these lines on horizontals. Resistance right here. Today, that's a weekend. So we had a weekend gap here. This is Monday now. First day of the week. So basically looking for a close above this zone here. It's a pretty tight zone. That's the issue we have. So we have this small resistance. But if we can expect volume to come in, we can break through that resistance. This candle closes in 10 minutes. Oof. Let's see if we get... Alright, so we did close technically above this high here. Tapped into this. This is where you can utilize the 5-minute, right? So any 5-minute candle closing above this resistance, you can look for an entry in this scenario here. Boom. Broke it like no tomorrow. Damn. I was not supposed to skip full 5, but that's the trade break of high to break through this thing. Can we try hour 4 setup 2? Yes, you could run it on the hour 4 setup 2. Stop loss below the lows, if it makes sense. But yeah, that was the entry right there. Break of high, right? This one right here. Break of high with volume coming in London open. You expect it to break through this zone and continue to your next zone here, right? Make its bottom wick. Always wait for bottom wick. And you go break of high. Always break of high. 5 minutes giving you some form of thunderstorm. Target this next zone. If I was to run stops, how big? Yeah, this stop's a little bit tight. I would probably give it some room. Just in case it wants to come a little bit deeper after breaking the high. Right? Because if you look at lower time frames here, you can see this structure. If you were to run stops really tight here, it's a little bit tough. At least give yourself some room. But this is a perfect like thunderstorm type setup as well, right? Where it breaks through these highs here and then you get a move up, right? And then obviously at these zones, you'd go break even. No chance you're losing this trade right now. Let me close out. Should have dragged my take profit a little bit higher, but Boom, would have tapped that zone. Your max take profit is here. If you're trying to hold past this take profit after seeing the current rejection we have seen, right? After seeing the current rejection we have already seen, there's no way that you would want to try and hold past this. People are saying 30-minute close on GJ. Yeah, I'm not interested. It's still in this range. It's still in this range. So once you start seeing rejection from there, there's no point. Not showing the pair. Yeah, this is GJ what we're back testing here. But when you guys backtest, you should be taking screenshots of your trades, putting it in a journal, right? The same journal we have on stream, should be journaling it, telling you what trade that is, right? Why you took the trade, post a screenshot of the trade. It's really important. What has gold done? Yeah, gold is slowly trying to make its way up here as well. So yeah. And when to review? At the end of your backtesting session. Review the trades. Right? And that's how long a backtesting software session should be. Like, take 3 trades, that's it. Any more, now you start forgetting. Any more, it's too much. You know? What app is this? This is called Pip Labs. It is our backtesting software. We made it, and it will be launched to you guys soon, very, very soon, right? So be on the lookout for it, and it will be... when do you do backtesting? If I want to... Oh, what app do you do backtesting? Yeah, Pip Labs is the one I use. It's a website. That's the one I used here. If I was trading today on a bank holiday, this closed 10 minutes here above here, kind of just like what we were looking at on the backtesting, right? Change of structure, something closing above here. Remember, it's the exact same as this last trade. This candle had 10 minutes to close, and then we closed it after this candle right here, 10 minutes to close. Same type of setup. This is very similar setup. Only difference is we had a watch zone here we had to push through, whereas this right now on GJ, we don't have a watch zone here. It's clean, but it's the exact same setup basically. Exact same setup. One question go, we had a support on minute 8:15. Could we go for the scalp? What's the confirmation? 5 minute is not confirmation. 5 minute is only entry, right? Your confirmation needs a 15-minute close. Even this 5 is not enough. You would probably need something closing above this resistance right now. Same trade as GJ. Something closing above this resistance would be the entry. Because you don't have enough range to take it on this 15-minute close. Can't trust it? Yeah, you won't trust, but I was saying if it was a normal day and you had a nice 4-hour support, this would be a similar setup. Is it a software or website? That is a website. It is a website. GJ has gaps, does it? I'll check on my broker. Give us link for beta testing. Actually, it will be the live launch will be done very soon. You guys will be able to purchase and use it. You will be able to test the demo version as well, just to see how the software works and all of that. Yeah, gold, it does look interesting if it closes above here, but again, not a day where I trade. I said market will have opportunities here, but you just don't know. Most people just take the day off and go enjoy and do something else, but we're working. We're working 24/7 here. You guys are full FOMOing on gold, huh? Yeah, gold will push here. Tempted if the 1 hour closes above daily. See, this is the problem why you guys need to be careful to stay at the charts. Be very careful here. No one's gonna stop you from taking trades, including me, but just be careful. Tomorrow bank holiday as well? No, tomorrow is not bank holiday as well. Morning, Mackenzie. Tomorrow is not bank holiday. Love to know your future goals. In terms of what? There's different goals for different things, right? Personal goals, all different stuff, right? No, but tomorrow is Friday, not forcing, then Monday, not risking, Tuesday, Wednesday, no trade, ECT. Why like that, Claudio? Very negative of you. Someone's in a bad mood. NY holiday, everything closed? Yeah, especially US banks is a big holiday, right? Goals for trading? Just to take it one step at a time, reach my maximum potential. That's all I can ask for. I don't set goals because, you know, it's goals. You have to just try work on the small stuff, right? You bought gold? Yeah, look, it's ranging here at the moment. It's ranging here at the moment. Let's do one more trade here. Let's do one more day and then we'll get on with it. Let's skip here by 1 hour candles. See what price would have done. Okay, got a bit of a gap here. I should have saved it and reloaded it. Wait, let's go reload it. We're on the 12th. Wanna do a swing? Oh, what, today? Okay. Let's put it back on dark mode here. So we were on the 12th. This is again starting on the 12th here. So let's go to the next day here. That's the trade we just took here. So now we need to go to the next London session. Okay, now I know my bearings. So next London session. Damn, we pushed up pretty bullish here. Let's go 1 hour pre-London. Okay, cool. So daily is closing really bullish here on GJ. 4 hour time frame on the other hand. We're at this type of resistance here, so we could play at the resistance. 1 hour time frame, also at resistance. Pretty simple play for me, guys. Pretty simple play. What are you guys thinking on day like this? Are you back testing? Yeah, bank holiday. For me, I'm personally looking, yeah, close above this resistance or pullbacks to continue bullish. That's personally what I'm looking for. Breakout up or down. Yeah, I think pullbacks can also be an option here. Let's skip. So here we have this first close above resistance. We'll see. Okay, did close, never broke the high, right? No entry. Never broke the high. No entry. Keep skipping here. All right, so now we're pulling back. This gives us a target. 30-minute has not closed above, but we can play the range, right? Look at this. See, nice rejection from the lows here. Okay. Ooh. This is interesting. How long does this candle close in? So we have popped out the range, closed back in. If this closes inside the range, you could use this as a watch, and this is setup 4, right? Yeah, this closed back inside the range here. Need a bottom wick though. Let's see if we can get a bottom wick. If this bottom wick and then flips again, I'll try take this, yeah. So if this reflips, breaks its own high, I'm gonna try take this as a setup 4. Stop below the range here and just target the top of the range. So that's like that fake out entry, right? So let's see what happens. You expect it at least to respect the bottom of the range here. This is still fine. As long as it respects the bottom of the range, we're okay here. There's no issues here. Don't speed it up, you feel it? Nah, man, you have to chill. Trust the setup. It's not nice if this closed bearish, but it's still respecting the range. Again, this could change structure, do all of its business, and still continue bullish here. I still don't have issues with this trade. Nice. Just setup 4, right? We could have closed no bottom wick. No, it didn't flip. And it's, remember I said, as long as it respects the range. If something closed outside of the range, I have a problem with this trade. Nothing closed outside the range. We retested the bottom of the range and went up bullish here. Now this close above is really nice. Look, at this point here, I'm going to move stops to break even. And we're reaching this 30-minute resistance up here. This small 30-minute resistance here, we're reaching as well into this rejection zone. So this is where I'm going to look. If price starts rejecting, I'm going to potentially look to close up. Look, nice, done. Boom. TP smashed there. Beautiful trade. I wonder if I should have left a runner to try break out of the range. Let's see what would have. Nope. We continue in and then it breaks out later. Oh, it faked out again. I'm happy with the close. You did get a little bit. Let's see. Win-win. Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah, that was a clean trade. Set up 4, right? As long as it respected the bottom of the range, it's okay. That's why it's good. Again, guys, gold, you can see it's just being a little bit inconsistent here, a little bit slow. Some of you guys said you're trading GJ. GJ, that's a nice close on GJ. Volume in GJ definitely is some volume here. Setup, not really. GP flash news, yes. Anyways, boys, I'm basically gonna call it a stream here. Came to just show up today. Today's a non-trading day for me. It is bank holiday. I do use Tradingview. This is Tradingview, but backtesting on Tradingview is not good. For me, bank holiday is not a trading day. Take the day off for me today, as just wanted to jump on, discuss with you guys, backtested some trades, got some pretty clean trades within the range here, pulled back, and yeah, that's basically it, man. That's basically it. For trading today, it's 50-50, as I said. For me, there's no real entry here for me in terms of trying to trade GJ right now. Taking this buy here, 10 pips, you can. But again, I'm not going to put myself. It's been a great week. And yeah, you know, I'm not going to put myself in a difficult situation here. So what software was that? That was called Pip Labs. That's our software. What do you think about leaving a runner on GJ? Today, no. Your runner should have been left in the beginning of the week. We had entries in the exclude. We had entries from here. We had entries from here. That's where your runners are left. Right? That is where your runners are left. So, yeah. Overall, appreciate you all showing up as always. Take it easy today. New York session. Don't trade New York. It's a bank holiday. London probably plays within this range. Be very surprised to see a breakout today, but definitely possible with the news, right? It all depends. News can push price out of the range, no problem. So yeah, we'll see. With that being said, guys, take care, trade sharp, and hopefully catch you guys very, very soon. Peace.